Good morning, everybody. Great to see all of you. Welcome to our 2020 Student Awards Ceremony. It is great to have you guys here with us. We are so glad to have you guys joining. We are glad to have you on. We can see your comments. Hello. Glad to have you guys in here. We want to start off today having you guys shouting out to us and doing a bit of a sound off. So wherever you are in your house, wherever you are tuning in from, we'd love for you to put that in the comments. Tell us where you are coming from, and we'd love to see where you guys are tuning in from. It's great to see you guys here and great to have you here. A couple things I want to say as you guys are getting those comments in there. As we are commenting and saying hello and sharing with each other, a couple of things I want to say. First, we just want to encourage you guys during this time. We just want to share and celebrate what has happened this year. So we want to keep our comments encouraging. We want to keep them kind and supportive towards each other during this time. We want to be able to build each other up at this time. That is that's a big priority for us. And so we would love for you to join with us with comments that are encouraging and that cheer each other on. If you're excited about someone's excited about Miss Scafone here, and we would just love to have you join those in. And great to see you guys shouting out from different places. And it's great to have you guys joining with us. Second thing, this comment feed would not be the place for any one-on-one jokes. If you have any one-on-one jokes with anyone, we probably won't understand those. That's best to just keep that one-on-one with whoever that joke would be. If you've got a particular joke or something funny, then there's plenty of places to share that. We'll just ask that you share that one-on-one. And then finally, if there's anything that might come to your mind about sharing that may be unkind or teasing, or that could even be seen as unkind or teasing, even if that's not how you mean that. I just want to say two things to that. First, I'd want you to just think twice about why you would want to say that. If you would have a comment that might come off that way, to really be thinking twice about that, to be just being extra thoughtful before saying something like that in any circumstance. It never hurts to think twice before saying something. And the second thing would be to definitely be aware that this is a public forum, that everybody on the screen and everyone who's watching can see what's happening. And so this is a great chance to just practice being smart with what we say, because this is a big world out here. And once it is out there, it can't really be unsaid. Like squeezing your toothpaste, you can't really put it back in the bottle once it's said. So great to see everybody on here. Thank you guys for these comments. We've got some awards to share with you guys that we're very excited to share. We've been practicing a little bit of something. Teachers, I want us to practice our high fives here on the side of the screen. We are so happy to have you all joining with us from so many different places. I want to open us up in a word of prayer, and then I want to give it over to our first presenter. So would you guys all join me in a word of prayer to open up our award ceremony? God, we give thanks for your many blessings. We give thanks for a day that we can come together and celebrate and share together in this ceremony. We just thank you for everyone that is tuning in today and for the encouragement that we can give to each other through these awards and recognition. And God, I just want to give this time over to you. I thank you for every one of our students, for every one of our teachers, every one of our parents. And God, would you just use this time to encourage everyone? It's in Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
All right. I'm very happy to hand things over to our first presenter with our very youngest students. Mrs. Chan will be presenting the awards for the kindergarten class. Can we get some comments to shout out for the kindergartners? Mrs. Chan, take it away.
Hi, it's so exciting. I just want to say that when I just start with the kindergarten's new group coming in, it's just so amazing to see how they grown over the years and throughout the year. They started coming in with no schedule, no really set skill, but I'm proud to say that they've grown so much. And I see many, many improvements, and each one of them is unique and different. And together, they're just an awesome group. Um, so I just want to give my first award to Jade. For Jade, I have the Kind and Caring Award. Like in all that she does in class, she's always showing kindness and she's always caring to her friends and helping out. Especially with work when she's done. She's an amazing friend. She's so caring, kind. And then we have next we have Aaliyah. So Aaliyah, she's an amazing artist. Like every time I turn around, like her friends are always asking her, "Draw me this, draw me that," and she's so talented with her artwork. So, yeah, great job. And next we have Aiden. And Aiden, I give him the math award. He's so quick, so quick. Like gets things done like really quickly in math, and it's just he's always saying, "I want more." I'm like, but I just gave you this. So amazing mathematician for Aiden. And then I have Juliana Kim. Okay, she's an excellent reader. She's an amazing reader. She reads books beyond her level, and to see her enjoy books and reading about different things and seeing that glow on her face and she's reading, it's just awesome. And then we have Jubilee. And Jubilee, I say she's improved a lot, like from her writing skills to her movement to her just learning to listen in class. She's grown so much with that. So incredible improvement would be for Jubilee. And next we have our creative cat. We have Chloe. Chloe is always creating new things. Like every time I turn around, she's creating things for her friends, and her friends are always like, "Oh, make me this." So Chloe, with her imagination, she's always so creative with that. So this is for Chloe. And then we have Kim Hung. Kim Hung is an amazing writer. Her penmanship is just top notch. Like so beautiful, her handwriting. So she's getting my wonderful writer award. And then we have Liam, our awesome, awesome athlete. He's always moving, always running, and you see him in the yard, he's all over the place. And he's has that full energy when he's out there. So awesome athlete for Liam. And then we have Winston. Winston is a good friend. He's a fantastic friend. He loves sharing his supplies. He's always giving his things out, and he's so giving to his classmates. So an awesome friend he is. And last but not least, we have Henry. Henry is our helpful hands, always helping around, always wanting to do things, cleaning the tables, picking stuff up. So we have Henry for our helpful hands. So kindergartens, I miss you guys so much. These awards, show me your character. I'm just so grateful to have you guys this year. And as you move on to first grade, yeah, I'm gonna miss you. So okay.
Great. Thank you so much, Mrs. Chan. And way to go, kindergartners. Let's all give a big round of applause for our kindergarten students. We have tons of comments coming in support of them. Thank you guys so much. Way to go, kindergarten. We're proud of you. And we're going to pass it along to our first graders with Mrs. Touch. Good morning, Mrs. Touch.
Hi, I'm excited for today and excited to share many things that first grader are doing, and I am excited for them. But first of all, I want to give my awards to all my class and parents for a tremendous job on technology and in handling this situation. I know that this was not planned. We did not expect this at all, but you took it on and you went with it. You supported your kids through this whole situation, and some of you went far and beyond what I expected. But you took it, and I congratulate you as parents and children to as you're working together through this. So I gave you a scripture for that in Colossians 3:23. Said, "Whatever you do, work at it with your heart as working for the Lord, not for human master." And I know that you guys did that. You all, parents waking up every day for our 9 o'clock Zoom meeting, and you were with it. And I want to congratulate you for that. So every single one of my students had that award. It's going to be giving to them. But let's start on our individual awards. I want to, my first one goes to Tia Marie for the Hedgehog Award. I gave her this award because she's fun to be around with everyone. She's always excited every day to come and just really are friendly with everyone and getting along with everyone. And she's a good friend. So I just want to give her that award for the for that one. And then I scripture that I gave to her was Colossians 3:12-14. Just being a good friend. The next one that I want to give award to is Nehemiah Chan. So Nehemiah is the RAM Award. It's never giving up. Sometimes it can be hard in school and hard and doing a lot of things, but he never gave up. He continued on doing his work and getting his things done. So I just want to give him that award. And the Bible verse I gave him for that was Philippians 4:13. It said, "I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me." My next award goes to Malia. Malia, the Caterpillar Award. I'm giving her this award because I think she has improved so much in reading. She came with a little struggle, but then she got on with it, and she continued to improve in her reading and continue to just chunking those words together and just really exciting in her knowledge and her skill. So the Bible verse I gave to her was Psalms 1:3, just talking about her growing and being planted, and she did. She grew, and I'm excited for her to continue to grow more in her reading. My next award goes to the owl will go to Kier. So Kier, this is my favorite thing, first grader. We're the owl, and I love the owl because the owl represents wisdom and we can get that wisdom from being in relationship with God. But I gave him this award because for him, every single day walking in my classroom is always different knowledge that he comes in with, or an extra more knowledge of what we're learning every day. And so he would go out of his way to research on things and to know and to gain more knowledge. So I gave him that award, and it goes with the scriptures of Proverbs 3:5-6 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy path." So I'm excited to give him that award for that. So my next one goes to Nuna. Nuna is the Giraffe Award. This award is for someone who's always sticking out their head to help others. And Nuna has been a great help in every area. She's always willing to go out of her way to help. So always coming in with, "How can I help you? What can I do for you?" So she is growing, and she is very lovable to help others. And so I gave her Proverbs 18:24. Say, one who has unreliable friends can come to ruin, but there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother. And so she is a good friend with everyone and helping everyone. My next one goes to Autumn. Autumn is another Caterpillar Award. I'm giving to her for outstanding growth in math. Math can be a struggle. It can be hard, but she went with it. She worked hard, and she never give up, and is always trying. Though sometimes it can be hard, but she continued to put her effort in her work. And even during this time, I know that there's many times that she struggled, but she never gave up, and she continued to do it. So I gave her that award. My next one is another RAM award goes to Alexander. The RAM award, giving him this award because he works very hard. Sometimes it can be very hard in all subject, but for him, he's always comes to class with a smile and always willing to work at it and continue to grow in it. So that's why I'm giving him this RAM award. Same with Ivers Philippines 413 for him. And my last award goes to Egypt. Egypt is another OWL award for coming in class with excellence, wisdom, and always going out of her way as well with doing her work and researching and doing things. Always going the extra mile in our class and giving out, the knowledge, the wisdom she gains. So I am excited for her in that. So I am excited to give all these awards to my students and to see what they're going to be doing in first grade. I know that I'm excited for them. I'm excited for what they're going to be learning, and I'm excited for them to enter into second grade. So let's continue on to the second grade.
Thanks for the cue, Mrs. Taj. Hey. Okay, second graders. So if you remember second graders, in the beginning of the year, I said one of our goals was to read as many books as possible and think about the characters in our books. So our award today will be based on the characters from all the books we've read in class. So give a silent connection to the screen if you know those books. And if you're not in second grade, also do those silent connections. So our first award, we're starting with the Amazing Grace Award. And that goes to Devin for showing grit and never giving up, just like Grace when she auditioned for her role for Peter Pan in her book. Our next award is the Cheerful Annie Award, and that goes to Tamari for showing positive attitude in all situations. And when I mean all situations, I mean all situations, just like Annie from the Magic Treehouse series. Next, we have the Click Click Cam Award, and that goes to Silas for his incredible observation skills, just like Cam and Eric from Cam Jansen, from any of the Cam Jansen series. Silas, great job. Next, we have the Marvin Red Post Award, and that goes to Momo for always having this unique ability to put a smile on others' faces, just like Marvin from Marvin Red Post, the series. And next, we have the Caring Jack Award that goes to Jin Long for using their skills using all of their heart and their skills to care for others around them so well. Jin kind of knows exactly what you need when you need it, and he's not afraid to ask how he can help. Just like Jack from the Magic Treehouse series. Next, our True Blue Award goes to Nala for showing loyalty to friends by always looking out for others and for herself, just like True Blue. A lot of things we can learn from that. Now, third grade detective award goes to Naima for showing amazing teamwork with her classmates, both in and outside the classroom, just like Nicole and Todd from the third grade detective series. Next, our Little Rat Award goes to Damien for showing amazing courage and strength to do the right thing and to try their best during both easy and keyword and the hard times, just like Little Rat in both of the books that we've read. Next, we have the Creative Julian Award, which is presented to Kitty for always thinking outside the box and finding creative solutions to problems, just like Julian from The Dream Doctor. And last but not least, we have our Empty Pot Award that goes to Jolie for showing honesty and integrity and being true to yourself, even when it seems like everything's against you and even when things are hard, just like Ping from The Empty Pot. So second graders, I'm so excited to be able to share these awards with you. You did an amazing job. Keep reading and enjoy your summer. And now it's time for third grade to do your awards. Woo!
Oh, here I am. Okay. Hi, Miss Lou. Thank you, Miss Lou. Okay, so third grade. I miss you all so much, and I'm so sad that we can't be here to do it in person, but I definitely think you guys have worked so hard. And to me, my third graders are superheroes. I think you all have special God-given gifts that have made you stand out and super special. So I'm going to go through and tell you which award I think recognizes each student. So first, I want to start with the Super Growth Award. That goes to Linnea. This student has developed the superpower of making great decisions for maximizing learning. And I loved to watch how much that allowed her to grow throughout the year. The Super Storyteller Award goes to Tomas Gilmore. This award goes to a student who had the special ability to entertain the class through his stories and his comics. The next award is the Super Encourager. This goes to Adriana. Adriana, this award is for the student who has the superpower of encouraging others in really fun and creative ways. Then we have our Super Secretary. That goes to Alora. Alora, this award is for the student who has the special gift of going above and beyond and making sure that everything goes smoothly in the classroom. Then we have our Super Writer Award that goes to Miley. Miley, this award is for a student whose writings blew me away with how funny and creative they were. Then I have the Super Friend Award. That goes to Emma. Emma, you always show kindness, and I think that is such a super strength and a superpower, no matter what the circumstance, the way you're able to show love and kindness to all your friends. Then we have the Super Sunshine Award. That goes to Malia. Malia is a ray of sunshine, no matter what the weather, no matter what day it is, she is always happy and positive. Then I have my Super Scientist Award. That goes to Ethan. My super scientist, because Ethan, you have super scientific abilities and you always know the answers and you are just excel and love science so much. Then I have my Super Helper Award. That goes to Vante. This is for Vante because she was always willing to help and lend a helping hand to all her classmates. Then I have my Super Athlete Award. That goes to Andrew. Andrew has super abilities to excel in any sport we play and plays really hard and fair when we are outside at recess. And then lastly, we have our Super Perspective Award. That goes to Sojita. She has the superpower of never complaining and no matter what the circumstances and always had a really good perspective on the situation. So third grade, I honestly, truly, biasedly believe that you are the best third grade class in the entire world. And I think you have so many other superpowers that I did not mention and God-given gifts that make you so, so special. And I am honored to be your teacher this year. So I'm going to pass it on to fourth grade.
Hi, great job, everyone. Wow, I cannot believe we are at the end of the school year already. It seems like it wouldn't come, and it was kind of going slow, but then here we are, bam. I'm super proud of fourth grade. Everybody has done an amazing job. You guys rock. Can't get my fingers to go right. But anyway, I am so proud of all of you. So without further ado, let's give out some awards. All right, this student is kind and thoughtful and caring. They take time to complete assignments with excellence, and they have the most improved handwriting. This award goes to Preston. Next, we have our student is warm-hearted, kind, funny, and a great team player. In all activities we did, whether it was a game or recess or in class, a great team player. And this award goes to Zaki. Next up, this student is always super creative, fun-loving, and a top-notch speller. My next award goes to Enoch. The next student I have an award for. This student is gentle and quiet, always a hard worker who is always on task and never complains, and they have a heart of gold. This award goes to my student, Delilah. Next award is for a student that is silly and fun and caring, always friendly, and really enjoys reading our chapter books in F&F. This student's award is for Keithan. Next up, I have a student that is kind-hearted, a real precision worker that is determined to work hard and stay focused, also loves to read, and really gets excited about the books and gets involved with the characters in a sensitive and compassionate way. This student is Jonathan. Next up, I have a student that is super creative, always drawing, always writing stories with characters and details, really knows how to use his descriptive words. And he is joyful and friendly. This award goes to Victor. Next up, I have a student that is always has a story to tell. And they are fun and caring. They work hard on all their classwork, always willing to contribute to class discussion, and is just a team player. This award goes to Urena. Next up, my student that is also always on task, has a kind heart, is a hard worker, shows grit in all that they do, and is always willing to help and lend a helping hand. This student is Sophie. My next student I'd like to highlight is an avid reader. They are always smiling with a kind heart and caring, showing care to one another and their friends in class, and they are always willing to give a helping hand. This is Bethany. Next up, I have a student that is always smiling and caring, always the first one on task working. In this at-home learning time, they are the first one to call me and email and show me work, and they're up, my early bird, and they show grit in all that they do, and I'm just really proud of her helping hands. And that worker and great student is Kylie. Fourth grade, I am so proud of you. You guys rock. What an awesome school year we had. I'm so sad we missed being together for the last couple months, but I am so excited for your next chapter. I will greatly miss you. And listen, our friendship and our relationship doesn't end here. So we'll be around at Logan Hope. Loving you guys and just so excited for all you're doing. Stay safe over the summer, and remember that you have people praying for you, that believe in you, and know that you are going to go great places in life because you are awesome kids. Fourth grade, you rock. Next, I'm going to hand it off to Miss Adams.
Good morning, everybody. How is everybody? So, 5th grade. I am excited to share these awards with you. It was actually kind of hard for me to pick awards for you guys, just because there's just so many different things that all of you guys possess. So, without further ado, my first award is the Most Bubbly Award. This person can be found smiling, laughing, telling stories, doing all kinds of stuff, and just in general has that bubbly sort of attitude. And this first award goes to Hannah. She always was able to make me smile. All right, my next award is the Marvelous Mathematician Award. Now, I know as a math teacher, it's not always everybody's favorite subject, but this person was always going above and beyond. I would assign the odds on a paper. They would get done every single problem on the page. They were always looking to do more, asking if they could go on to the next section, doing more, sometimes to the point of finishing everything without needing to, but always looking to go that extra step. And this award, the Marvelous Mathematician Award, goes to Kyra. Miss Kyra. All right, this next award goes to, it is the Rockin' Reader Award. Now, there were lots of people in 5th grade that loved to read, but this person always had at least one book in their cubby. They always were trying to read. They were talking about the stories that they read and wanting to share and get that out there. So my Rockin' Reader Award goes to Miss Kennedy. I always enjoyed listening to her share about whatever book it was that she was reading at the time. My next award is the Handwriting Hero Award. This person had super neat handwriting. I could always read their work. It may have been super tiny, but it was still very easy to read. And that award goes to Bijou. I always enjoyed looking at her handwriting. It amazed me sometimes how small she was able to write. All right, my next award is the Simply Sweet Award. This person just was always looking to put a smile on your face, helping other people, sharing if she had stuff to give to somebody else. She was always just very sweet. This award, the Simply Sweet Award, goes to Ayana. Ayana was such a great friend to everybody and was always looking out to do things for other people. Okay, my next award is the Happiest Morning Person Award. I don't know about you, but there are mornings where I don't always feel the happiest, but this person would always come in, smile on their face, looking to talk about anything, cheer people up if they looked like they weren't having a good day so far. And they kind of carried that attitude all throughout the day, but it was noticeable in the morning, especially. So this award goes to Selena. Okay, the next award that I have is the Super Scientist Award. This person always seemed to kind of get a little bit more excited during science class, always was looking for extra facts or sharing facts that they had with other people, and always seemed to just love getting into the science lessons. So this award goes to Kyron. Kyron always seemed to enjoy science a lot. Okay, the next award that I have is the Born Leader Award. This person was able to get people to organize and do things, and they were always looking to help other people. She always tended to just be able to kind of get things going or come up with ideas and do things in the classroom and all around the school. This award goes to Zara. Okay, this next award is the Peacemaker Award. This person would always be looking to kind of keep the peace, always spreading her calm spirit around, just kind of being just kind and caring to other people and looking to help out with anything that was going on. So the Peacemaker Award goes to Miss Melinda. She always had that calm air about her. And my final award is the Kindness Matters Award. This award goes to a student who is always kind, always caring, always looking to smile. A little bit more on the quiet side, but still just had that ability to be kind to whoever and make people smile. So this award goes to Natalie. So 5th grade, I have enjoyed this year with you. I've enjoyed getting to know you guys and just seeing your personalities come out in class with me. I really have missed you guys since we've been at home. But I am excited because I get to teach you guys again next year when you're in 6th grade. So I'm looking forward to that. I hope you guys have a great summer. And I am going to pass it on to 6th grade with Mr. Board next year when you're in 6th grade.
What up? What up? What up? Yeah. So yes. So 6th grade. This is bittersweet for me. This is bittersweet because the year ended kind of fast for us and everything, and I was looking forward to ending it a certain kind of way with you all, but this is how we're doing it right now. So I'm gonna get through this without crying. You know what I'm saying? So so I got my Hard Workers Award. So my Hard Workers Award actually goes to three students. I got one. So my first Hard Worker Award goes to Angelique. That's my first Hard Worker Award, Angelique. Um, and then my second one goes to Maya. Maya is my second hard worker award. And Alan's my third. And actually, I have a fourth. Kenny is my fourth hard worker. You guys stayed on top of your work throughout the year and everything, and you all definitely showed that you guys were on top of it, on top of your work. Second, I have a class leader award. My class leader award, it goes to Namir. Namir is a natural born leader and all that, and I really appreciate having him in class. I'm going to miss him and everything, and so I look forward to seeing him outside of Logo Hope and seeing him doing well in life and all that. So Namir is a natural born class leader, and I'm just looking forward to hearing great things about him. My 6th grade, so this is my next award. My 6th grade young socialist, my young social studies scholar, my young social studies scholar goes to Zoe. Zoe. Zoe was on top of all of her social studies work. She would always come to me, say, "Mr. Board, I love social studies, this and that." So like Zoe did a great job in social studies, and it was really good having her in class. She opened up throughout the class time during the school year, and so she's going to do well. I know she is. Um, this award, I named it the efficient and most time effective award, and it goes to two people in my classroom. It goes to Brianna and Centra. If you know how they work, and you know what like that they pay attention to details, they're the most efficient and the most effective workers. You look at the work that Centra does. She takes her time with the work, and she gets it done and hands it all the time. Bree, she gets her work done, and she always says, "I got A's for days" and stuff, And Brianna is a hard worker. She's an efficient and effective hard worker. So I'm going to miss them too as well too. And so my next award is a Grit Award and Most Approved Award. The Grit and Most Approved Award throughout the whole year, and it goes to my man Zaire. Zaire, I'm going to miss you, my dude. You showed so much grit in class, and everyone knew you knew what you were talking about and stuff, and sometimes you would come up with the most wittiest stuff, but we knew that you also could work hard and you were working hard as well too, and it showed throughout the whole school year, and you definitely made it through. Moving on, my sixth grade copious amount of reading award goes to Gideon. Gideon, my dude, like you read so many books. It's amazing how many books that you read during the school year, and you actually inspired me during this whole quarantine to read books. So like I've gotten through 6 books all because of you, Gideon. So You are a great reader, and I know one day you're going to put all that knowledge to use. So I'm looking forward to that as well. My class participation award goes to Serena. Serena, you since the first day of school all the way till our last day, anytime I had a question, you answered it. You had your hand raised, and you were just on top of answering the questions, on top of getting your work done. And so that's one thing I really miss about being in class, because I knew that that Serena would have an answer to the question. Um, to I got this award called the Humble Beast Award, the Humble Beast, and my humble beast is Prasad. Prasad, you are a humble beast because you get your work done, you do well, and everything. And you're a humble beast because not only me, I know a bunch of teachers have said this about you. You check in on everybody. You make sure everyone is doing well. You make sure that we're doing well as teachers and stuff. So like you're a humble beast because you're not all about putting yourself in front of people. But everyone who knows you can see that like you work hard and you do well. And I have a special shout out to men's business in the building. You all kept me going throughout the school year. We had some great, wonderful times and all that. So I'm gonna miss you guys. I'm gonna miss you guys a lot. And especially I want to give a shout out to you all for helping Miss Lane take the trash out. That's what men do. Men help women to do certain things like that. So like men's business, you guys are going to be some great dudes when y'all get older. And this is my last award. My fastest students awards goes to Namir. Namir, you're a fast dude. Angeli, you're the fastest. Apparently, like everyone says, you're the fastest. And I was not trying to race you because I probably could have pulled a muscle. And Zoe, you're extremely fast, and you are a great athlete. And I look forward to seeing you on TV kicking the ball somewhere. Deuces, y'all. And this is going to go to I'm sending this off to 7th and 8th grade, Miss Friedrich and Miss D, for their awards and all that. So take it easy, y'all. Miss y'all.
Thanks, Mr. Ward. Okay. So we are excited to share our awards for 7th and 8th grade with you. Our theme for this year that Mrs. Friedrich came up with was kind of heroes of the Bible. So we encourage you, 7th and 8th grade, when you get your awards, there's kind of a description of why we chose this person for you, but also some scripture to look up and spend some time in God's Word, kind of learning a little bit more about the person that we chose for you. So the first award is the Gideon Award. This award is for Azariah Chan for seeking God even in the midst of self-doubt, for trusting God, working hard, and accomplishing extraordinary things through Him, for having integrity and a pure heart, for seeking wisdom and encouragement from God. Our next award is the Barnabas Award. This goes to Zaire Hoover. This is because he's such a good friend to everyone in his class. He's always very encouraging, making people laugh. He doesn't judge other people. He's just very encouraging and very kind and very loyal, and he makes people feel cared for. So for Zaire, we give you the Barnabas Award. The next award is the Nicodemus Award. This goes to Logan Kim for being curious, thinking deeply, asking tough questions, for seeking truth and growth even when it's difficult and challenging, for investigating and learning before making assumptions and judgments. The next award goes to Jaden. Jaden gets the Phillip Award. This is for being able to see what other people need and being able to help others and to meet those needs in a very practical and thoughtful and helpful way. He always has the ability to teach other people things when they're struggling with something or they need some extra help with something. And he's able to be resilient and to adapt to all different situations and all different tasks and projects. So Jaden, we're giving you the Phillip Award this year. Okay. The next award is the Deborah Award. This is for Johnny Lane
for being a true, decisive leader and wise problem solver, for deeply caring about others and being approachable, for having courage in challenging circumstances and seeking to grow in her faith and relationship with God.
Our next award goes to Saperi. This year we're giving her the Rahab Award. We're giving her this award because Saperi is always trying to make good and wise choices. She's always trying to do what's right. And sometimes that can come at a personal cost. Sometimes that means working harder on something or going out of her way to help other people. She's always trying to figure out more about who God is and what God's plan is. She's clever and creative and a problem solver, and she looks out for other people. So Saperi, this year we're giving you the Rahab Award.
The next award is the Ruth Award. This is going to be for Donna Tong, for being loyal to those she loves and for making sacrifices for those she cares about, for compassionately seeking to help others, and for being full of faith and remaining true to herself.
Our last 7th grade award goes to AJ. AJ, you are getting the John Award this year. We're giving you this award because you are always just loving other people deeply. You're always willing to serve and to help out. It doesn't matter what we're asking you to help with, or even if we ask you, you're just always helping. You work hard and you're studying a lot and you seek to grow and you're trustworthy and humble. And so we are giving you the John Award this year.
Okay, so now we're going to move on to our 8th graders. 8th grade, we are so excited for you to graduate and move on to high school, and we're so proud of you guys. The first award that we're going to give is the Joseph Award. This award is given to Aiden Van for being a good listener and a trustworthy, reliable friend, for being faithful to those he loves, even during difficult and challenging circumstances, and for helping to solve problems and being full of generosity.
Our next award goes to Anthony. It is the Nathan Award. This award is one for somebody who is very truthful and honest and humble, and that has been Anthony ever since I've known him. He's always willing to tell the truth and to talk through things, even when it's hard. He is creative and he's really good at making music, and he is always willing to own what is right. So the Nathan Award goes to Anthony.
Okay. The next award is the Peter Award. This award is given to Brian Chia for caring about people, being loyal to the people around him, and seeking to follow Jesus by being like him.
The next award is the Jonathan Award. It goes to Jeffrey Dover. Jeffrey, we are giving you this award because you are always very helpful and a good friend, for being loyal to those that you love and for taking other people under your wing. We especially saw that this year as Zaire moved up to 7th grade, how eager you were to help him be successful in middle school. And just for being humble and putting other people before you. So we're giving you the Jonathan Award this year.
Okay, the next award is the Esther Award. This award goes to Tajay Gilmore for being a leader and an advocate for those in need, for seeing the ways that God has blessed and equipped her, and creatively using those gifts from God to care for others and spread joy to the people around her.
Our next award goes to Alex. This is the Abigail Award. This is for being a leader in the classroom and taking charge in different situations, but also sitting back and letting other people take charge when she needs to. Alex is creative. She's great at solving problems. She's generous and helpful.
And she's just wonderful at coming alongside people and making people smile. So this award goes to Alex. You are getting the Abigail Award this year. The next award is the Stephen Award. This award goes to Dominic New for being caring and compassionate, for serving others who are being overlooked, and for bringing joy and laughter to others even during difficult moments. Our next award goes to Layla. This is the Mary Award. Layla, we're giving you the Mary Award for being kind and gracious. You're so great at making people laugh and smile. You are very supportive of your classmates, and you are creative, and you find joy in everything. You get excited about absolutely everything that we do. And so we're giving you the Mary Award this year. The Noah Award is our next award. This award goes to Danny Sack for having grit and working hard and persevering in difficult tasks and circumstances, for seeking God and remaining steadfast regardless of his circumstances, and also for valuing his faith and sharing it with others. The Caleb Award is our next award that goes to Daniel Singh. Daniel, we're giving you this award because you are always so hopeful and optimistic, and you're full of joy regardless of the circumstances. Even when things are hard, even when you kind of fall down, you are hopeful about getting back up and moving forward, and you're just very joyful and resilient, and you have faith and hope in the future. And so we're giving you the Caleb Award this year. Okay, and our final award goes to Dan Young. This is the Solomon Award for seeking wisdom and truth above all else, for working hard to grow and be successful, for always being willing to help others and to ask tough questions, and also for being very thoughtful and reflective. So the Solomon Award goes to Dan. Seventh and eighth grade, we are so proud of both of you, or both grades, all of you. Eighth graders, we're really going to miss you next year, but we're so proud of you. We're so excited for all that's to come. You'll be in our prayers. Come back and visit. And seventh grade, we are looking forward to having you again next year and getting to know you more, and being back together in person, hopefully. So with that, we're going to pass it off to Miss Kelsey for some art awards.
Hi, Logan Hope. I just wanted to say thank you for letting me be your art teacher this year. It was a lot of fun. Thank you for your patience as I learned your names and learned the new school, learned how to be a teacher for the first time. It was a really fun year, and I'm super sad that we had to end it the way that we did, that I didn't get to be creative with you in our classroom. But since we were creative at home, you guys did an incredible job staying creative at home. You kept up with your art challenges. You figured out how to email them to me, text them to me, put them through your different classroom websites. So I'm very impressed with how fast you learned how to share your creativity online. That was a really hard job. I also want to thank parents who helped their younger kiddos log on to Zoom so we can have art club. That is a really hard thing to navigate with little kids. So great job, parents. And since there are so many of you and I teach 92 of you, I cannot make 92 announcement awards for every single one of you. I would love to, but we don't have time for that. So I have some Art Challenge Award winners for at-home learning. You all did a great job creating this year, but we're going to celebrate the at-home learners who made the extra effort to stay creative at home. So we're going to start those slides, and then I will be back when we're done.
to my art project, which is a art material dispenser. And so basically you're gonna want to place your item, and then you're gonna want to put it in the box, and then you're gonna want to twist it that way so that it comes out of this little corner right here on the side. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn it that way and it's gonna come out. Ta-da!
It was a really good year. I really miss you guys. I hope you have a great summer, and I will see you next year when we have art class year number 2.
Hello again, everybody. Hi, Miss Lou. How are you doing?
Hi, Mr. Soloco. Thanks for having me back.
Absolutely.
So now, before we move on to our next award, just a quick synopsis of what Reading Olympics is. So Reading Olympics is a spring club that we offer for our 4th to 8th graders. Thanks to the support of the Free Library of Philadelphia and to all our donors out there who have supported us by donating books on the Reading Olympics list. The goal for Reading Olympics is to offer a chill environment where we can help where the coaches can help foster the readers' love for reading outside of getting grades and getting assignments and answering comprehension questions. And we do that by by the selection of books where students are provided with books with complex characters who may have experienced things that our readers have experienced as well, or have experienced that's totally different from our readers. And just allow our readers to really explore their different worlds. Now, in addition to reading, though, students also develop team and leadership skills through activities and critical thinking, where they are being challenged by the coaches and by each other, by the other readers as well. Now, before we get to congratulating our readers, I want to first congratulate our coaches. So can we give a big round of applause to Mr. Solikol, who is our coach for our 4th to 6th grade Reading Olympics group, and Miss Kelsey. Where are you, Miss Kelsey? We're gonna also give it up to Miss Kelsey, who is the 8th, the junior high Reading Olympics coach. So thank you both for your hard work. Now I'm going to turn it over to Miss Kelsey.
And not to be forgotten, Miss Lou was another coach for the younger team, for the 4th to 6th grade team. Thank you, Miss Lou.
It was a pleasure. Now we're going to turn it over to Miss Kelsey to give us the to acknowledge our junior high team. So take it away, Miss Kelsey.
Okay, so our 7th and 8th grade team was small but mighty. We did not get to finish reading our books this year, but we got a really good start, and we learned a lot about the books that we liked and the books that we did not like. And that is a big part of reading, is figuring out what we like and what we don't like. So our 7th and 8th graders, we had one 7th grader. Her name is Perry, and she loves to read. But she just gets so into reading that she has so many books she can't decide which one to read. And she really enjoyed a lot of the books that we had to read this year. So Perry is our 7th grader who did Reading Olympics, and Danny is our 8th grader. Danny does a lot of extra work around the school, and he usually had to duck out of Reading Olympics early to take out trash and to help Mrs. Lane clean our school, to help Miss Lou vacuum her room. So thank you, Danny, for doing your extra reading on Christmas break and for helping our school stay clean. So those are our 8th graders. I'm going to pass it over to the next group.
Great, thanks, Miss Kelsey, and we'll have some pictures for you guys. Saperi in that first picture was looking a little different, yeah, we're so excited with our team that we were able to meet and do our team activities and mock competitions, and we're very sad that we had to miss out on the event this year. It looks like the event is scheduled to get back on track next year, and so we're looking forward to our team coming back. We want to recognize our team members, and so the sharpest looking bow tie you'll see today is on this young man here. This is Enoch Donnell. Enoch, thanks for being a part of the team and all that you brought. Next up, who not just brought his love of books, but also an amazing dinosaur that was a bit of a team mascot for us, Jonathan. Thank you, Jonathan, for being a part of the team and everything that you brought. We also really enjoyed having Sophie Tong be a part of the team as well. Sophie, thanks for bringing your enthusiasm for your books and sharing that with the rest of the group. We were really glad to have Delilah reading alongside with us. Delilah Kuth was reading some of the books even when she wasn't able to stay for all the meetings. Was reading alongside us. Delilah, it was great to have you sharing in that with us. We also had Miss Kylie Zybandit, and she was a great reader along with us. Thank you, Kylie, for reading that. And this next person really stuck with a few books to the very end. We're really proud of Bethany Touch being a part of the team this year. Bethany, I'm so glad that you stuck through to the end on that one book. You know what I'm talking about, and really grateful to have you as part of the team. Also, another great team member. We're really glad to have this member in was Melinda. Melinda, thanks so much for being a part of our team this year. It was really great to have you joining as one of our fifth grade members. We also had Miss Zara Nielsen, who is a multi-year veteran of the team, has been on before. Zara, it was great to have you back and sharing your enthusiasm about the club and the team. Our next team member, I was very glad to have as a part of the team this year, great to suggest some books too. This was Miss Kennedy Evans. Kennedy, we were just really glad to have you as part of the team, and it's great to get to know you more as a reader. And then I want to recognize we had one sixth grade member as well, who just had a great enthusiasm when she joined into the group, and really appreciated this. And that is Miss Maya Zybandeth. Maya, we are really glad that you joined, and wish you could have been a part for more in the competition. And then we have some wonderful pictures. I just want to acknowledge those older team members again. Saperi it was one of our older team members, and she is a great reader. I never see her without a book or two in her hand, and so Saperi, glad that you kept with the team. Great work. And Danny Sack as well, who just looks so sharp in this picture here. Danny, glad that you were able to commit and to join. Great work. And yeah, we're not doing many handshakes, but team members, here's a little virtual handshake for you guys. You know what's going on there. So thank you, Reading Olympics team. We are proud of you. Thanks for all the work that you did put in this year. And we are really grateful that we got to be a part of the club, even without the competition. I know that I really enjoyed everything that I got to do together with you guys. So thank you guys, and we're really grateful for that. So thank you, Reading Olympics team. All right, we are going to keep it going. I've got a few more awards that I am excited to share and to get out with you all. These are some all-school awards that we have that we will be sharing and recognizing. The awards that I'm going to be sharing, there's a pretty high bar with some of these awards, and so the recipients of these awards, I just want to recognize. Because it takes a lot of determination to achieve some of these awards. So grateful for all the hard work that went into these, and want to just celebrate the accomplishment that goes behind these awards, and every one of these ones that I'm going to share here. Just want to recognize the extra attention and the extra effort that goes into some of these accomplishments. So I wanted to share the perfect attendance that we had for this year. Perfect attendance was for students throughout the time that we were at the school, where students had perfect attendance at school, and no absences. So we just really appreciated the commitment and the determination to show up every day. And so I want to recognize these names. As I say your name, please stand up at your house so that you can be recognized for these awards. And then we'll give a round of applause after that. So the first award, Damien Thang. Next up, Kitty Tim. Linnea Kassar. Sojita Soyon. Urina Soyon. Bethany Touch. Melinda Thang. Angeli Vanna. Logan Kim. Jaden Combe. Donna Tong. Brian Chia. Tajay Gilmore. And Dan Young. Way to go, everybody. Hopefully you guys are standing up, and lots of applause to you guys. Way to go with perfect attendance. It is a big commitment, and it's a big deal to be able to make it through every day. We're proud of that commitment that you all made. Next up, I want to give this next award for the honor roll. Honor roll is a very special award, and this is awarded to students that have earned throughout the year, have earned A's and B's on their final grades, their final report cards. And this takes a lot of commitment and is really, really tough. And there's sometimes that our grades fall a little bit below a certain grade level that we might want, but we're really proud to have these students honored for reaching this really high level of achievement. I've got a little bit of glory music in the background if it's coming through okay, but wanted to recognize these students. Again, as your name is read, please stand up wherever you are. If you're on a bed, you can stand up and jump on that bed to celebrate. We are excited to recognize these students here. So I will now read the names for students that have received A's and B's in the school year. Pierre Nelson. Egypt Williams. Nuna Rain. Nehemiah Chan. Simone Momo Latch. Nala Paulhill. Silas Hun. Jinlong Lam. Joey Vanna. Miley Cook. Linnea Kassar. Ethan Nunez. Trevante Sok. Maz Gilmore. Sajita Soyon. Jolie Vanna, who I already said. I have a couple multiples here. And Mr. Sangha, I'm gonna skip to the last one on here. Enoch Donnell. Way to go, everybody. We have a few others as well that I'm gonna continue with, and a couple were duplicated on this page here. Next up, continued, we have Bethany Touch, Sophia Tong, Heathen Nong, Kyra Kusar, Zara Nielsen, Melinda Thang, Maya Zaya Bandit, Centra Kim, Angeli Vanna, Kenny Tatch, Logan Kim, Johnny Lane, Brian Chia, Alexandria Nielsen. Way to go, everybody who made the honor roll this year. We know that this took a lot of hard work. Excellent job with all that you guys have done. Good work, everybody. I'm going to continue on with an award for academic excellence. This is for students who received straight A's throughout this time. So throughout the school year, receiving all A's. This is definitely a very challenging award to get, and so we are going to recognize these students here for academic excellence. As you have your name read, you can stand up to be recognized where you are. For academic excellence, we have Allura Harris, Adriana Hack, Emma Nectar Mann. Sorry about that, Emma Nectar. Your name got split up there. Jonathan Nav, Jaden Combe, and Dan Yan. Way to go, everybody receiving academic excellence. You guys may be seated. Excellent job. This was a lot of really great work, really hard work. I'm going to share this this next section, which is a new award for us because we've had new circumstances this year. This is an award that we have created. We really wanted to showcase students that have shown some of our core values during this time where we've been in at-home learning. During this pandemic, it has taken a lot of work to keep up with some of the normal things that we have done, and so I wanted to recognize students that have shown a lot of grit and integrity. And these are two of our core values that are displayed at this time, showing grit and integrity to really keep up with the work and to stay connected with teachers and to turn things in. We know that that it has taken a lot for everybody, and so great work, everybody. These are some recipients of an award for going above and beyond and showing these particular core values of grit and integrity. And this is the At-Home Excellence Award that we are going to be sharing, that as just to recognize some students that have gone above and beyond during this time. First, I want to recognize some students in kindergarten and first grade for this award. In kindergarten, I want to recognize Mr. Liam Knoll and Miss Jubilee Kim. Way to go, kindergartners, for putting some of this extra work in. Way to go, Liam. Way to go, Jubilee. In first grade, I want to recognize Nehemiah. I want to recognize Mr. Kier Harry Nelson, Alexander Simone, Tia Marie Byfield, Malia Gazaza, Nuna Rain, Autumn Robinson, and Egypt Williams. Way to go, kindergarten and first grade. So many of the other people that I've talked about just how much extra work kindergartners and first graders have to do at this time. Great work to you guys for putting in just so much extra effort for this time. We're really proud of you guys. And then for our older students, you guys can stand as I call your names to recognize you here. Silas Hun, Chan Marie Duong, Nala Paul Hill, Naima Sano, Damian Thang, Alora Harris, Eminector Mann, Surevante Suk, Delilah Cook, Jonathan Nav, Victor Rivera, Kylie Zayabandit, Melinda Thang, Natalie Yim, Maya Zayabandit, Alan Wilson, Donna Tong, Johnny Lane, AJ Yim, Alex Nielsen, Danny Sack, and Dan Young. Let's give a big round of applause for all of these students who have just shown a real excellence in going above and beyond during this time. We are just really proud of the work that everybody has put in, and just a wonderful job to everybody. Now, I want to recognize some people that are hopefully nearby. Students, right now, I want each of you to do something. Students, I want each of you to find your parents. I want you to find whoever is nearby, your parents, grandparents, aunts and uncles, whoever is at home with you during this time, whoever your quarantine is. We want you to find them, and we want to give a huge round of applause for all parents during this time. Parents, we are so proud of the work that you have done. Thank you, parents, for all of the hard work that you have put in during this time. I want you to find those parents. I want you to give them hugs and high fives, and just smiles and thank yous for everything, parents, that you have done at this time. This has really been an effort of being a team together, of connecting with the classroom. As parents, you have suddenly become teachers alongside with all of us. And so we are just so grateful for you, parents, grateful for all that you have done in this time. It has just gone above and beyond what we would normally see during any time. And so parents, we're so thankful and we're so grateful for you at this time. Parents, a big round of applause, and hopefully there's lots of yelling and hooting and hollering and whistling and cheering going on for parents. Hopefully you are watching along with the parents. And so parents, thank you. From all of our staff here at Logan Hope, I just wanted to say a big thank you from all of us for just the great sense of connection and community that we've been able to have at this time. We really appreciate you. And I want you to get busy with your fingers in those comments. I want to give such a big shout out now to our teachers as well. If there's a teacher you want to give a shout out to, do that in the comments. Share with the rest of us here the teachers that you are so proud of and thankful for. Teachers, we are so grateful for you and for the work that you have been doing at this time. It always is so much work that goes into teaching, and during this time, there's been so many new things. And so, teachers, we are so thankful for you. And again, in those comments, shout out to teachers that you are thankful for. We see Mr. Lee joining us. Mr. Lee, thank you for your many years teaching with us and for cheering the rest of us on. This really was one for the books. We're seeing some excellent shout outs come in here to different teachers that you guys are grateful for at this time. I am grateful for each of you, for Mrs. Chan, for Mrs. Touch, for Miss Lou, for Miss Scafone, for Mrs. Krulik, for Mrs. Adams, for Mr. Board, for Miss D, for Mrs. Friedrich, for Miss Kelsey, for Mr. Eric as our gym teacher, for Miss Jen as our after-school director, and Mr. Sangha, Mr. Parker, and others who aren't in the classroom, but who are helping out, especially for them on the back end today for this event. Thank you to each of you. We are just so grateful for the way that you have made this season possible and this time possible for us. And so we are grateful. I want to just encourage you to keep giving those shout outs as I give a couple final announcements. So the paper awards that you saw displayed today, students, we will be having those ready for you next week. We are ending school this Friday with our graduation, but next week we are going to open up the school for you all to return materials back to the school. If you have textbooks and Chromebooks that you borrowed from the school, we're going to give you a chance to bring those back on a particular day. We are going to, at that time, have your certificates ready for you guys. So all these awards that you guys have been able to receive, we are going to have those ready for you next week, printed out so that you can take those home and remember. Have that as something to remember the end of this school year, to remember by. So that's one thing. Next week, we're going to send out a schedule for each of the classes to come by and drop your things off for the school materials that you've been using. And then I also want to say that this is not it for our school year. On Friday at 10 a.m., we are looking forward to celebrating our 8th grade students. 8th graders, you have had such a wild end to your year. We are so excited to celebrate the long careers that you have had as Logan Hope students. And you guys are all going on to new and different things. 8th graders, we are excited for your live stream celebration of the graduation, which will be Friday. That's May 29th at 10 a.m. The same time that this program started. We're going to be celebrating our graduation ceremony together. So we look forward to you all joining us again at that time. Again, that's Friday at 10 a.m. for graduation. 8th graders, we are looking forward to seeing you guys in your caps and gowns, and very excited for that. 8th graders, we got something else going on. You guys know what I'm talking about tomorrow, and so we are looking forward to that. You can find that right here wherever you found us today. We are on Facebook Live and on YouTube Live. If you don't want to miss a thing, then you can subscribe to make sure you keep up with those things. And thank you all for joining us. I am here from the Sovical Kitchen, wishing you all a very happy Wednesday. Thank you for all that you have done, and we are signing out here. Congratulations, everybody. We are proud of you, and thank you for all that you've done. We'll see you all on Friday for graduation.